Into the ruins or across the bridge, over the hills and far away. See what we've got in here today. Hey look, there are puddles over on that side, and a guy named Poe. I don't know what to rhyme.
So that's Firewine Bridge? Wow, isn't it just so grand? I wonder what it would have been like if this was actually in use.
Yes, it just goes to show you how grand things can withstand the test of time.
Yep. Hey, I wonder if anything in Candlekeep would last this long.
I'm sure if anything's left, it'll be that library.
Well, I guess that's likely since there's so much enchantments and whatnot on it. I bet you that's what's still keeping it from crumbling down.
It's not that old. Sure, it was built before anyone we know was alive, but not that long ago.
I meant this bridge here, not the library.
Hello, Poe.
Hello there.
A hail and hearty hello, mine friends. A fine day, is it not? It was not always so serene in these parts, though, as you can no doubt discern from the ruins about us all. Tragic loss to the area it was, some 300 years past. I've tales, though, tales of heroes and villains that have come and gone amidst the stones since that prosperous time. Could I entreat your ears to hear one? It is an epic I have been working on for some time, based on the rumours I hear and the strange things I see in my dreams at night. Would you care for a story this eve? Aye, it would be a fine time to hear your tale. Sing on, young bard.
Wonderful. Stand relaxed and I shall relate to you. It is a poetic treatise I like to call The Nights of Days Hence. I know the title needs work, but the soul of the piece is right and true. I have a tale to tell, of nights so bold in dungeon hell, and slumber broke upon the shore of nightmare's reef when dawn no more. A story true of courage lack, and footing lost on virtue's track, and trailing far but near to fear, a vengeance scream through night to ear. The swordsmen came by 2 and 4 to take their fight to evil's core, with confidence in might and right, went bravely forward spreading light. But light alone can't clear the path, when suffers all a hellish wrath. From deep below whence fires came, still none above dare speak the name. Together fought, together fell, till good had won, those stories tell, the cursed tale of treachery, when evil stole the victory. Heroes bold betrayed behind, from friend made foe with gold in mind, to take and plunder riches won, 'twas evil new, though old undone. In glory slept the hero knights, but brave to throat did snuff the lights. Behind their eyes a simple deed, 'twas honor dead as killed by greed. Strong enough to break a vow, alone with gold he struggled now, to leave his dungeon deed and hide. Alone he fell, alone he died. Widows weep and orphans cry, and bards oft sing as maidens sigh, for want of heroes lost below, that haunt in sleep with ghostly glow. On guard the guard eternal stand, though neither see nor sense the land. Before their eyes, beyond their age, they wait with unbelieving rage. When one for all turns all for one, the injured souls take solace none. In death's release so stand they will, till honor's need someone does fill. Together enter, together fall. 'Tis as the vow agreed by all, and all must stand and wait in time for one that ran to face the crime. I have not been, but have been told, of nights of days gone past so bold, to warrant heartfelt prayers from thee, that rogues' return might set them free. A rousing tale. Please, take this 10 gold that I might finance your further travels. You are certainly too kind. A very good day to you on your travels.
I would have said that's worth at least 50 gold. Bloody hell. So what's on the other side of the bridge? Any actual ruins to explore? Kinda doesn't look like it. I really thought this was a town. I'm not actually sure I ever came to Firewine back when I used to play. Because I didn't do a lot of side quest exploring. I pretty much just stuck to the main thing. I was a lot I was a lot younger back then. Good job. You guys are very noisy when you fight. Oh, okay. We just got... Oof!
With Helm's blessing.
Another one.
For the glory of Helm!
He just can't take a hit. And another one.
Eat flaming! Or possibly frosty.
As you
A
will.
lot of kobolds here. Yeah. Well, there is something here. There's an entrance to a dungeon. Oh yeah, so there is. There are kobolds in the Firewine ruins, but they seem more organised than is typical. An elven trading town. Yeah, I thought it was. Hello. Greetings, little ones. You have the look of experienced travellers, and a few of you to be fine warriors. My name is Milam. I'm the Sword Coast's most skilled swordsman. You may have heard of my name. I'm quite famous after all. Wow! The best swordsman on the Sword Coast! It is an honour to meet such a distinguished man. Yeah, I know. I'm quite unbeatable. Never lost a fight once. Sometimes it can be a pain being such a renowned swordsman. You know, people making challenges, women throwing their undergarments. But what can a man do except catch them all, and keep them all forever? If you're born with a skill, you may as well show it off. Well, it was nice meeting you, Milam. Maybe we'll meet again, and you can show us some of your techniques. Alright then, I better be off now. You know how it is, places to go, people to meet.
You know, I'm not sure he was the greatest swordsman. I've never heard of him.
Well, neither have I, but it would not do to insult him for no reason.
He's driving me mad. Oh, please make it stop. Make him stop this screaming. Shut it up.
What's wrong? What is driving you to madness? Lady, if you want help, you're going to have to calm down.
It's in my head. It won't be quiet. Just keeps on whispering and whispering. You see this jar? Do you see it?
We see the jar, lady. Now calm down and tell us what's happening.
My companions and I, we explored the Firewine ruins and we found this jar. It drove them all mad. They hacked and they cut and the blood, so much blood. They're all dead now and I'm the only left. The voice, it tells me to say the name. If I say the name, it promises great rewards, but I won't.
What do you want us to do, lady? How can we help you?
Poor Carcer can't be helped. You can't help Carcer. You must run and run fast. Soon Carcer will not be able to resist. Soon Carcer will say its name. Then it will come, and there'll be blood. My blood, your blood, everyone's blood.
Just give us the jar, Carcer. We'll know what to do with it. Don't worry.
No! Carcer will not give the jar. The jar is Carcer's and hers alone. Get away, or Carcer will say the name and we will all die.
This is getting a little crazy. You just keep the jar and we'll get out of here.
Bye-bye. See you sooner or later. Most likely never.
I'm not sure. I kind of feel like maybe I need the jar. Can I talk to her again? I probably can't. She's probably... yeah, she just vanished. I don't know if that was the right thing. Like, I don't know what the deal with the jar is. I kind of want to find out. Alright, I've reloaded a save. And, let's see. We see the jar. What do you want us to do? Just give us the jar. Give us the jar, Carcer. Give it to us now.
You will not take the jar from Carcer. It's mine. Mine. Stay away or I say the name.
Yeah, this feels like it's taking it in too forceful a direction. This isn't something the party would do. Keep your jar and we'll be on our way. Yeah. Like, I want to help, and the party want to help, but at the same time they don't want to force her. They don't want to steal this jar because the only reason I have to take it is because, well, at first it implied, give us the jar and we'll help you, but I feel like it would be stealing at this point. It changed from we'll help you to we want the jar now. So, I don't know. I just don't think that would be a suitable thing for this party. And spell. Bastard Sword +1. I knew that already. Decent money for it, and I can now afford Nira's cloak, so I'm going to go grab that. Thalantir. Valentir, my friend and ally. I'll be taking that robe of neutral Archmagi, please. Still got 3 grand left over. And it improves her armor class by 3. And looks weird. That looks quite weird. So what does it do? AC 5, saving throws +1, magic resistance 5%. Whereas this one, +1 versus missile attacks only, and +1 versus breath, so it's better in every way. Hey look, more skeletons! This place is just crawling with undead.
I don't know how much longer I can go on.
Oh. My soul aches for my lost Teherana. Come, brother of the woods, do not be so gloomy. Why not be happy at the beauty of nature? Not to mention all the righteous butt-kicking we get to apply to evil's backside. I enjoy it just fine, Minsk, but revenge is the only thing that drives me, the only thing that keeps me alive. To be able at least to slay that animal named Tazok, to finally send him screaming into the abyss. Kivan is scary sometimes, isn't he, boo? Just look at his eyes glowing. Oh, I've forgot to mention this. I've been playing the Mass Effect Legendary Edition. In Mass Effect 2, you can have a space hamster, and he makes that squeak sound. That exact sound, because it's by BioWare. And so is this. So there is in Mass Effect there is a reference to Baldur's Gate. Kivan, Boo says he understands your pain and that he too will have Tazok's eyes for the friend he murdered. Boo has lost someone to that fiend as well. Yes and no. Well, his friend still lives, but he buried himself alive in his own pain and refuses to come out. Evil should be punished, yes, but righteous heroes shouldn't slowly kill themselves every day with grief. Evil wins that way. After all, we fight evil so we can enjoy goodness, not gloominess, right, Kivan? I will use my really long arm. I'm suddenly worried that we're going to run out of time for Kivan. I thought we dealt with this. Like I thought that going to the bandit camp would fix this, but no. Apparently we need to go to the Cloakwood, so I guess we're going to go do that now, because I don't want to lose Kivan. Oh. What?
Casting spells isn't as easy as I make it look. I'm tired.
It's great to meet. Sure, let's head back. A day here or there should not matter. What's in a name? Apparently nothing, because your name is... Let him wait a few days or until Maretha informs him. My god, this is a weird bug. Do you have an image problem? Yeah. So weird. Anyway, on to the Cloakwood, because if Kivan's going to leave, I want to try as hard as possible to stop him. Cloakwood. Alright. I don't want to rest again if I can avoid it. But I have no idea what I'm looking for in here. I barely remember this chapter from previous playthroughs, so... Okay, I don't quite know what I'm here to expect. A Tazloy. Several... A high number of Tazloy.
I've done had enough of this.
Just open fire, I guess.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Yep, not much of a threat there. Loot any valuables. What the hell? A cloak. Oh, the cloak that got stolen in the Cloakwood. That's a guy's magical cloak. I remember that now. Alright. Nero, what is the cloak? Cloak of non-detection, whispers of silence. Reportedly created for a lineage of the greatest burglars ever to walk the night, this cloak was apparently a success. Non-detectable by magic means. Okay. I'll give that to... May as well wear that until we get back, and then we'll give it to his owner, but until then, it's taking up a slot, and this way it can come in handy. Cave Bear!
down to
Cave bear.
death.
Everyone open fire at the cave bear.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Open fire.
Cool one.
Alright, now switch to melee. Kill the cave bear.
Go for the eyes. Rusk!
Okay, cave bear died.
With helms.
It attacked us, for the record. More Tazloy. A lot more Tazloy. Whatever. No, he's trying to run away.
That was a noble deed.
What, massacring a load of Tazloy? Oh yeah, I feel like such a good person.
Down to size.
More Tazloy. This place is just bloody crawling with them. Okay. Not something I expected to see right here, but I suppose it's not out of the ordinary.
Possibly frosty.
My blade will cut you
Oh,
down
they're
to
close. Attack!
Possibly frosty.
I guess I'm going to have to put the spider warning on this one. Oh, goody, another one. Oh, I was thinking to myself, I wish there was another one. Because 3 huge spiders, oh, it's just not a threat. But 4 of them, oh, that's when it gets all... That's when it gets hairy. Oh, and more of them. Goody.
Your life ends here.
My blade will cut you down to size.
I'm not even sure they're actually hitting us. What now? Ogrelons. A lot of Ogrelons. I don't know if these guys are a threat. They hit hard, but they also melt under pressure, so... Yeah, I guess they're not a threat anymore either. I don't know, I guess I assume the big stuff is a threat no matter what level I am. What's that? Non-detectable. Huh. So what does it do, sorry? Non-detectable by magic means. So presumably she's still visible, but she just can't be detected magically. Aldeth Sashenstar. This could be a fight. Hello?
You there! Identify yourselves!
Oh, I apologize for my rudeness. I mistook you for someone else. Let me introduce myself. I am Aldeth Sashenstar. You must understand that at the moment I am under a terrible amount of stress. You see, my dear sir, there is a group of uncouth savages that has declared their intention of killing my friends and me. I have been holed up in this cabin for several days and have lacked the wherewithal to try and make an escape. Perhaps you kind folks would help a fellow in trouble? Yes, we would. Good. I'm glad you had the sense of decency to help a man in my situation. Let me explain my predicament. My friends and I came here every year to do some sport hunting. This year, however, a group of woodland savages threatened us with bodily harm if we do not stop our hunting trip. Being civilized men, we realize that it's well within our rights to hunt where we damn well please. After a few more days of hunting, the crass woodman lost all pretense of humanity and murdered Elben, one of my oldest friends. I'm sure that they plan to attack our cottage here, so he had better be prepared. Okay. I didn't even see the cottage, but okay. Hello? They look like druids.
I have no quarrel with those who respect my forest.
Trespassers and butchers of our wood, I, Sheniad, have come to administer the punishment that you have brought upon yourselves. Yet, who are the ones who stand beside you? With them we have no quarrel. It is now to you that I speak. These men have most likely duped you into protecting their sorry hides. They will most likely not have told you of the druid they have slain in cold blood. I will allow you to rethink your earlier decision and leave these men to their most deserved fate. Do not listen to these slavering wild men, my dear friends. They lie as befits the uncultured barbarians that they are. Don't you think that you are being rather harsh, Seniad? We can't just let you murder Aldeth. Come now, why don't we come to a peaceful solution? You have made your choice, fools.
Now you will suffer together with your hunter friends. Oh. I would have you cast silence right the fuck now. Go for Seniad. Go for that one. What the fuck did they just do? Flame Blade. So they cast Flame Blade and one of them died anyway. Okay. So unfortunately she is silenced. Which means she can't cast a spell. Wand of Fear? Well, I don't think it's even really worth doing that. Just go for them and we'll just kill them all. Ooh, and Silo leveled up. Additional level 3 spell. Lore increased, hit points gained. I'll have an extra cure medium wounds, I think. Well, I don't feel good about killing these druids. I don't feel good about this at all. What's this ring? Oh, I can't identify it currently.
As you will.
What do you have to say for yourselves? I give you my gratitude for the aid you have given us. If you ever travel to Baldur's Gate, come to the Merchants League estate and I will aid you in any way I can. And I'll take this small token of my appreciation. Aldeth Sashenstar was so grateful that I fended off the druids he invited me to visit him in Baldur's Gate. I don't like this.
I've done had enough of this.
And they're all gone. Cough. Imoen, what are you doing back there? Nothing. Nothing at all. Oh, I found a note, Siler. It says, here, have these potions. Really? Yeah. Yeah, they were like, oh, we got some potions for you. You're not really convincing me of this, Imoen. I don't know what you mean. Let's go.
With Helm's blessing.
What the fuck just happened? Oh. Jesus, that wore off. What's that? Magic resistance. Oh, from her Magi. Cool. More spiders. Lots more spiders. And more Tasloy. Dreadwolf. 3 Dreadwolves. I think these are the easy ones. Well, they're definitely not the very threatening ones. Yep. Having 2 guys at the front who are tanky melee guys are just really, really good. Seems to be some sort of black bear congregation. If I just move straight past these guys, are they going to go hostile? No? Alright. Just black bear congregation in the woods. Hello, sir.
Ho, travelers. Hold a moment.
It's refreshing to find other people in this wood. I am Karan, thief and archer. I've been alone in the wilderness for far too long. I wouldn't mind returning to the big city, but I have yet to collect my bounty. I'd share the reward with you lot if you would hasten the hunt. You interested in hearing more? Yes, tell us more. Good. I'm glad you're smart enough to recognize opportunity when it comes knocking. The deal is this. I've been hired by the mayor of Baragas to hunt down a great winged dragon that's been plaguing the caravan routes. He's offered 2,000 gold for its head. Now, before you get cold feet, just let me allay your fears. The only description of the beast I've always mentioned its deadly barbed tail. From what I know about dragons, they don't have barbs on their tails. That's something unique to wyverns. So all we have to do is find this wyvern's nest and kill it. Our only worry is if it has friends over for dinner. So what is your decision, yay or nay? Yay. Very well then. We shouldn't tarry any longer. Let's collect the heads of these soon-to-be sorry wyverns. Corin, he was the one I was originally planning to have in my party instead of Kivan. But because you get him relatively late, I wasn't gonna do it. See, he's level 3 and 3. Apparently he's a very good thief, but I'm not sure if I need him. 20 dexterity though, that is so high. When asked about his past, Corin reveals that he hails from the forest of Tethir, and while he may have great memories of his time there, the serene lifestyle he felt it offered was ultimately not for him. Instead, he travelled to the city of Baldur's Gate, dreaming of wealth, power, and respect. With Narya coined to his name, he resorted to thievery, stealing only from those he felt could spare it, and swearing that he would quit once he had enough gold to start his own business. Unfortunately, he soon grew to love his new lifestyle, looking forward to each hair-raising escape, dangerous break-in, or beautiful women. Occasionally he would need to leave town for a while, disappearing into the wilderness until things had cooled down and his name was less known. His most recent retreat is apparently the result of a relationship with the female sorceress Brielle Bara. He sheepishly admits to being caught in the act of seducing a female member of the Knights of the Unicorn and being forced to flee from the violently jealous mage. The thing with him, what's he have on him? The thing with him is he can use a composite longbow by default. He's a very good archer. The thing is, Kivan is also a good archer, and I don't know. I've really grown to like Kivan. I guess what I might do is see if I can keep Kivan, and then if I run out of time on his job, then get Corin instead. But like this Coran Hunter of Wyverns job, we've decided to join up with an elf named Coran in his hunting down a wyvern. There's substantial reward. The Temple of Lathander. Okay. I have heard that this is also a timed one. You have to go and turn in a wyvern head. As luck would have it, I do have a wyvern head. I don't think, because that's a mod added bit encountering the wyvern early. The baby wyvern, rather. I don't think you're actually supposed to get a wyvern head before this point. Like, the only wyverns I think are in Cloakwood. So, I could go and turn that in now, and therefore just leave Coran waiting for me. So I might do that.
As you will.
I will move him off the bridge. Oh, Coran leveled up? That's a thing? Okay, I guess I'll put these into Hide in Shadows, because that might be useful. I forgot to read it again, didn't I? Oh well. He's now level 4. Okay, interesting. I'll take Kivan back, and I guess venture further inward? Or should I go back to Beragos and turn that in just to get rid of Coran's clock? But I have no idea how long Kivan's clock is going to be. Oh god, I hate clocks in this. Anyway, I will continue with this next time. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any suggestions regarding Coran, Kivan, etc., please do leave them in the comments, and I will catch you later.